I think we're live. I think we're live. Yeah. So it's 9:45 a.m. Just East African time. I woke up around maybe 5 minutes ago, maybe 1 hour. So let's see what the charts have for us today. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this is the gold chart. This is the gold chart, and maybe I should put this screen on the other side. Think so. Should I? Yeah. Let's try the other side today. So yeah, um, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. So first of all, we'll clear all this up. Clear all this up. Apart from maybe the 1 hour changes in state of delivery, let's just remove the trade setups that we got. So 1 hour change in state, bullish, bullish, bullish. So yeah, let's go to the daily chart, or maybe we can even start off from the weekly chart and see what the weekly chart is doing. Then we can see what we have. Yeah. So on the weekly chart, uh, I think I already mentioned so that we already have this weekly change in state of delivery to the upside, and then that's all I just need to know. So I think we are in a, I don't think we are in a bearish, we should be getting back to bullish price action, okay? Because we are reacting from this weekly order block, this right here. So I want to see price starting to go back to the upside. So let's go to the daily chart and see what we have. And then on the daily chart, I think I have broken this price action down very many times for now. As of now, we had this break of structure and then price did not break this structure here. So we are on an uptrend, got a change in state here, and then we got this break of structure. So we got this daily change in state of delivery here, and then we got this break of structure to the upside. So that means we should be resuming that price action, and I would like to see this high being broken as another break of structure to confirm, which will then take us to this buy side liquidity right here. So yeah, that's it on the daily. And then if you look at what yesterday did, we got this bullish candle to the upside, which gave us this daily change in state of delivery. So we got another one. And I had mentioned that I want us to react from this order block, which happened. Then yesterday we got that change in state of delivery to the upside. So today is a Friday. So remember, day of the week matters, time of the day matters, and week of the month matters. So this is the first week of this is the second week of July. Yes, and then it is the second Friday basically of July. And then looking at this price action, if I want the weekly candle to be an expansion to the upside, it means that today I want to see price respecting the body of yesterday, as or maybe using this as an order block. I do not want us to go beyond maybe 4104, or if I can grade the body of this yesterday's candle, then I will not want to see us going beyond 40.89. So basically I want to see price maybe retracing to 40.89 and then displacing from there. So let's look at the 4 hour chart and see what we have at that level, the 40.89 level. So immediately when I come to the 4 hour chart, I notice that we have this inverted fair value gap. So this is a 4 hour inverted fair value gap. As you can see, we had a bearish one and now we have a bullish one, so that becomes an inverted. And I would expect to see price holding, uh, price getting some support from this level, and then pumping to the upside, okay? Then targeting maybe this NWOG, something like that, something of the sort, okay? So that being said, I will just go to the 1 hour and see what more we have right there. So apart from the 4 hour favorable gap, I can see that we have the 1 hour breakaway gap, okay? So we got a break of structure here. We got a very good break of structure here. So I think that's a very good point of reference for us. And then let's just reduce that a little bit. Yes. So this is a break of structure to the upside, and then this is a breakaway gap. Okay. So this is what we call a breakaway gap. We have retested it once, and then price was able to break structure again here to the upside. But because it's on a Friday and we have displaced so much for the week, I would like maybe to see a retracement to sweep this low and then maybe dip into this area of imbalance. So today my area of interest is this level. I would like to see price coming back to 40.92, although it is not a must. Like I think I have mentioned this once, and I mentioned that it is not a must for price to go back to these levels, but if it goes, it will be better. But I keep observing price. I trade what I see, not what I predict. But of course, it's good to have some levels marked out so that if it goes there, then you will be alert. So I would like us to revisit this level. So if we don't sweep this, then we can respect this order block. So it's either of those. We can either sweep this or respect this for our 1 hour order block, which is right here. So the order block was able uh, to to rebalance this imbalance, the breakaway gap, and then we got a change in state. So there are two options in how this could play out. We could only retest this, which we have already, and swept this form of Asia low. So Asian low has already been swept. So I'm already on the lookout for such things. That is why I try to be less predictive and more reactive of this price action, as well as checking the time. So you can see we already have a small sweep right there. So if that sweep can hold, then we get a change in state, then I can start to enter long positions. But if it doesn't, it means that price wants to enter deeper into this order block or even sweep this sell side liquidity. Okay, so that's how I look at price, and if that happens, then I will be trading that long position. But this will be a very good place to take the long positions from, because it will also be a discount of this range that we have covered throughout the week from Wednesday or maybe even from Monday. So if I look at the range that we covered yesterday, mostly after this break of structure, you can see we got a retracement to this breakaway gap, and then we covered that. Okay, so right now, if we are looking at this price action right here, we are already in discount. Okay, so if price were to come back to this area, then it would even be better. So I think this is where I would like to take longs from. I would like to see the reaction from this order block. So this can either act as an order block to pump price to the upside, or act as a sell side liquidity that needs to be swept before we go to the upside. So that is how I'll be looking at price. I will check the reaction we get in this area, this whole area, and then so I'm looking to take long positions anywhere below these areas. Of course, I do not take entries without confirmation. So maybe I will get something like this. So this could be the first scenario, and then go to the upside. Okay, or we could get something like this. We are here. We could dip into that area, break, retest, and go. So you know that I have to get a change in state of delivery somewhere here. So that will be my main entry, or maybe as we break the intermediate high that will have been formed. So that is what I'm looking at on gold. Let's see silver, what silver looks like. So as you can see, silver has already left this high of Asian. It's Asian highs, it's Asian lows. I mean, I'm sorry. Asian lows have been left open. So maybe not, maybe that could hold. If it holds, then it means we will have an earlier entry. It means that this could be left open. So yeah, again, I have those levels of interest. I have this sell side, sorry, I have this as a sell side marked, the Asia lows, Asian session lows, and then I have this 1 hour order block right here, OB. So where's that? So this could go either way. We could either sweep that and then retest, or sweep this and go. So yeah, basically that's what I'm looking at. And so far I think we are going to get our trade during the New York. I do not expect to get any trade right now during the during the London session, from what I can see. So final look at DXY. We have DXY from the daily. The daily chart has actually confused me a little bit, but it's all good. On the daily, we have retested this area again, and from what you have what we have been seeing, once we get that reaction, we have from this fair value gap, we have been getting a very bullish reaction from that. So I expect that to happen again today. I expect it to give us, okay, it has already given us that bullish reaction, which is why we have gotten that retracement to the downside on gold. So looking at the 4 hour, uh, I think we are going to continue to the downside on DXY, because looking at here, we have swept liquidity. Bodies have not been able to close above this area, and we have retraced to the downside. So to start with, we have broken structure right here. Okay, we have broken structure here. So the only structure that needs to be broken to continue is this right here. And if that happens, if we can break this structure right here, right here, right here, right here, then on the 1 hour, I would like to see this relative equal lows being broken to the downside, and then which will mean I will be trading the bullish move on the other asset, which is gold and silver. So maybe we can break that and retest the order blocks resting here and this imbalance. So yeah, basically that's what I'm looking at. And other than that, I don't think I'm interested in selling gold, because from the higher time frame structure, the 4 hour, the daily, and so forth, I think I don't think we are actually going to the upside. And if we can range this level here to here, because this is the dealing range that we are in, so if I can measure this range, then I think we will see that we are in the around the equilibrium level, where we can usually get a retracement or maybe a push to the upside